Good evening, everybody. My name is Baso, and this is Adrian. Today, this video is dedicated to people that sit down a lot. So, people that sit down, not a lot of time. I know there's a lot of videos out there. Sometimes you crunch for time. So, these are for everybody to sit down to help prevent glute atrophy, plantar fasciitis, stiff back. So, these are 5 must-do exercises to do all the time, at least 2 to 3 times a week minimum. So we're going to get into hips. We're going to get into the hip flexors, the glutes, rotator cuff, and the ankles. Those are 5 must things that must be done every day. So um, we're going to go step by step with each one of them. So all these can be done within an hour or less. Depending on your time crunch, you're gonna, it's almost like a full body workout, but it's hitting those primary muscles that and those secondary muscles that keep us from getting in injuries and feeling pain. So we'll start off with working the hips first. But before you do any of this, make sure you get clearance through your doctor saying it's okay to do it. So we're gonna start off with all we're going to use is resistant band. So you don't have to spend a whole lot of money. You just get a resistant band, one rubber, one cloth, one for your glutes, and then a bungee cord resistant bands for your shoulders. So we're going to start off with number 1, your hips. So Adrian's going to put that on her feet and she's going to face the wall. And this is a must do for your hips. She's going to do 25 each direction. She can start off with the left one, go 25 each direction. Nope, rotation. Oh. Yep. 25, go a little bit slower. And if you're new to this, you can actually start with, when you buy like a 3-pack of these resistant bands, they come with a light, medium, and heavy. You can always start with a heavy, light, and progress to a medium and a heavy. If the heavy gets too easy, double them up, use a heavy and a light, then go heavy and a medium, and then go get 2 heavies. But it's going to take you a while. If you've never done these, they're very hard. So again, exercise number 1 is your hips. This is actually working your internal and external of your hips. So both directions, clockwise, counterclockwise. You can do 2 to 3 sets of these. Again, these are must-do exercises that you got to be done every day if you sit down a lot. And these are good because you're actually isolating each particular muscle. So like you go to the doctor and the doctor tells you, you're complaining about your back hurting or your knees hurting and they tell you got glute atrophy. This is perfect to isolate like your hips and your glutes, doing one leg at a time. So she's gonna give me 25 on each side. So right after the hips, we're gonna go into the hip flexors.
Oh, birds.
Mm-hmm. So don't go too fast. 25 clockwise, 25 counterclockwise. That was exercise number 1.
Other side.
You gotta go the other direction. All right, good. 1 left, so you gotta go the other direction. So again, number 1, hips. Do both sides.
Glutes are burning.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
5 left.
5 left. All right, good job. So that was for her hips. Now we're gonna go into the hip flexors. So we're gonna show you how to do it with your body weight, and we're gonna do it with the resistance band. So Adrian, sit on the bench. Yep, facing me. Just use your body weight first. Put your feet up there. Just one at a time. We'll work the hip flexors. If you're new to this and you can't get your leg up, you want to keep your back up against the wall. If you scoot a little bit forward and lean into it, you may be able to get it up. But if you're struggling to get this up, just leave me a message and I'll do a video showing how to do the modification. So this one here, you want to hold it for 30 seconds and then give me 30 reps. So exercise number 1, must do, hips. We did the hip rotation for your hips. Exercise number 2 is going to be your hip flexors. Must do exercise. So ready? We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Body weight, ready, up. Try to keep your foot straight like this. Don't tilt it either direction because you want to engage all your hip flexors. And you should be feeling all up in here and not so much in your quads, but in your hip flexors. 10 seconds left. After the 10, she's going to give me 8 3-second holds. All right, good. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3. 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 Good. Other leg. You want to do about 3 sets of those. We're going to do actually 2 so we can show you with body weight and with resistance. Ready? Let's go. Up. Remember, keep your feet straight up or perpendicular from the ground. Don't tilt it to the left or tilt it to the right. Keep it straight vertical. You're shaking, ain't you? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 1. Up. 1, 2, 3, 2. Up. 1, 2, 3, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 5. Up. 1, 2, 3, 6. Up. 1, 2, 3, 7. Up. 1, 2, 3, 8. Good job. Now we're going to do the second one. Trust me, you probably want to use body weight the first set. And if you've never done it, you're going to be really surprised. I'll say that. All right. Put your foot up underneath that. So basically, I got a resistance band wrapped around the bench. So that way you can do that. You're going to realize, and this is a light band, so I wouldn't start off with nothing heavy. All right. Let's hold it for 30. Ready? Up. It's hard. Halfway. As you can see, she ain't got it up very high.
It's off the bench.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 8 3-second holds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. Good job. Let's go to the other. See, that's a light band. Not heavy. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go up. Doing good. Halfway. And anytime during these videos, if you're really struggling and you need a modifications or something, just leave us a comment and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And we'll just do a short clip, like a short one of a modification of what you're asking for. All right, let's go. 8 3-second holds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Good job. So let's turn the bench long ways. So exercise number 1 was the hips. Exercise number 2, even though you did the hips, it still engaged your glutes and your external, internal of your hips. Exercise number 2 was your hip flexors up here. That's a must-do exercise. And then exercise number 3, working your glutes. So go put that around your legs. And this can be done seated. We're going to show you 2 versions, especially if you're struggling with glute atrophy. So if you're not able to get on the ground, we will take this. So we'll do 1 set this way and we'll do 1 set how to isolate the glute. Okay, ready? On your heels. Nope, you can sit on the bench. Ready? And pull it apart. Yep, hold it for 30 seconds. And this is a medium band, so you can start off a light band. Always use time over tension, because if you're strong, you get in there and do the reps. Yes, of course, it may seem easy, but if you want to make it harder, hold it for longer and then go into the reps. 10 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8 3-second holds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. We'll get up and we'll put you on the mat over here. Show them how to isolate it. So it's always good if the doctor tells you you have glute atrophy, and you're going to always be a little bit stronger on one side or the other. But if you can get on the ground, this one I prefer you to do versus sitting on the bench. Go ahead and get in the fetal position. And when you're in the fetal position, you want your chest on the floor, on the mat, and you want to tuck your feet in as close to your body as you can. And then what you're going to do, we're doing the left side first. Go ahead and lift that leg up as high as you can. Not the clamshell. You're going to, it's like a fire hydrant, but you're laying sideways on the ground. So she's going to hold it for 30 seconds. This is a lot more effective than doing the clamshell. So the resistance band is around her thigh. The placement of it, put it close to your knee. It's harder. You see a lot of people move the band closer to the hips. It gets easier. The only time you want to modify it from your knees, if you got a little bit of knee tension, then you want to move the band up a little bit. But as long as you don't have any knee issues, then move it down. Ready? 8 3-second holds. Up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. And we'll go ahead and do the other side so that way you can see. And she's just going to swing to the other side. Now she's going to do her right side. Same thing. She wants the chest on the floor. If you can, put your chest on the floor and then tuck your feet in as close to your body as you can. Go ahead and lift up. It's not clamshell, so the whole legs, the resistance band on her thighs, and her whole right leg is up. Hold it for 30 seconds. So let's recap the first 3. Hips, hip flexors, glutes. Those are the first 3. Those are all must-do exercises. So if you're looking for something to do, go-to 5 exercises. These were my go-to 5 exercises. All right, let's go. 8 3-second holds. 1, 2, 3. Adrian, we both got green. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. You can take that off. So we're gonna go into exercise number 4, which is your rotator cuff. Good job. We'll move that bench back down. Go ahead and sit on the bench. Let's do the scarecrows. This is the rotator cuff. So she's gonna put her elbows shoulder length tight and go all the way against the wall. She's gonna hold it for 30 seconds. Hold on, I get a little take a little bit of the tension off. All right, ready? Hold it. Try to go all the way to the wall. Good. Hold it for 30 seconds. So a must-do exercise. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. Minimum 2 times a week. If you can get it in, 3 is perfect. 2, you can get by with 2, but 3 is perfect. And you want to gap them in between. You want to gap them in between. So today is Thursday. Do it again Saturday and do it again Monday. So you want to gap it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 8 3-second holds. 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, keep it up there. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. Rest. So the version she did is with her palms out. So there's 2 versions I want you to do. The palms out and then the palms in. We're going to do 2. So let's do a recap while she's resting. 5 must-do exercises. If you don't know what to do, you sit in the office all day long or you sit at home, work, 5 must exercise. You must work your hips, your hip flexors, your glutes, your rotator cuff, and that's where we're at now. Exercise number 4, we're gonna do variation number 2. So ready? Palms facing each other. Good. Keep that 90 here and that 90 degrees there. Keep that 90, 90. People don't work that rotator cuff enough, and your rotator cuff is one of the most used joint in your whole body. You use it for everything. Put your arm in a sling and see how important that rotator cuff is when you have to depend on it. You don't have that one arm to use. All right, let's go. 8 3-second holds. Palms is facing each other. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. You got 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. Good job. So that was 4 different exercises for 4 different types of your hips, hip flexors, your glutes, back here, your rotator cuff. Now we'll go to exercise number 5. Good job. So exercise number 5, we're gonna do 4 different variations that you can do on this. So invest in a slant board. They're about 16 bucks. They're very important to have. And we're gonna show you 4 different variations to do. So we're only gonna do one leg. You do the other leg on your own when you're watching the video, but start with one leg. So can't do time over tension on this one. You can do it for like 30 seconds or 45, but we're actually going to do reps on this one. So Adrian, you can face this. Oh, you can face that way so they can see it. She's going to do front to back on the wobble board. Keep her balance, and you want to touch the ground. The key to this is exercise number 5, ankle mobility. You do 25. Keep your leg straight. You don't want to bend it. The whole purpose of it is to get that flexion in your ankles. So front to back is 1 rep. We're going to do 25 reps. So that's variation number 1 for your ankles. A lot of this is good to do before, once you get up. If you work from home, if you got your office at work, you can take that to the office as long as they let you use it and just do a couple reps. All right. Variation number 2 is side to side. Same thing. Keep your legs straight. Keep the wobble board balanced, and you want to touch each side. Now, on the inside, you see Adrian using her foot to touch. That's to help to get it on the ground without bending her knees. I don't want you to bend your knees on this exercise. Keep your legs straight because we're trying to get that lateral movement in your ankles. So same thing, touch, we'll go to one side, other side, that's 1. So that counts as 1 rep. So that's 25, good. So the next one, she's gonna do rotational circles, clockwise and counterclockwise. So face back against the wall so they can see it better. Same thing, you wanna keep your legs straight. So you wanna do 25 each direction. So in this video, we'll cut it close. We'll just keep it. We'll do 25. Adrian's pretty good at these. So we'll do 25 each direction. And oh yeah, go ahead. It's easier if you face the wall. Yep. So the purpose of this, you want that wobble board to touch the ground all the way around. But as you see, she's using her left leg. You don't want to bend it. Keep it straight. So you're getting that full rotational in your ankle. We're going to do clockwise and counterclockwise. 1 revolution is 1 rep. She's going to do 25 reps one way, 25 reps on another way. If you see it, the board's touching the ground the whole time. So the whole purpose of this is to get some ankle mobility, and circulation. So you want to go the whole way around. Make sure it touches the ground. If you can't touch the ground, that's what we need to work on. Get that ankle. Keeping that mobility in your ankle. Go the other direction. She's gonna go. It's to help prevent plantar fasciitis. When you're doing this, it's going to tighten up your calves and engage your tibialis anterior muscles as well. So those are all important to supporting the knees. So you can do 3 sets of that. By the time you get through it all, it's going to take you about an hour and 15 minutes. But first time doing it, it may take you may only cut it down to like 1 or 2 sets, because it may take you a little bit longer depending on how stiff or how lack of mobile you are, and it'll take a little bit longer to do. 25. Now we did 3 variations. We had her foot front to back like that. That's variation number 1. And then her foot side to side, variation number 2. Variation number 3, let the wobble board touch the ground in circles, just like that. Go one direction and then go the opposite direction. All the way around is 1 revolution. That's 1 rep. 2 reps. 3 reps. So 25 each direction. So the last one, we're gonna actually get more flexion in your ankle. So you can turn this wobble board into a slant board. So depending how big of an angle you want, you put it up against the wall like this. The more upright, the harder the angle. The lower it is, it's not as much angle. So Adrian, go ahead and put 1 foot on it. Lean into the wall. She's gonna hold it for 30 seconds. And then after the 30 seconds, she's gonna give me 30 dynamics. The more upright you have the slant board, the more difficult it is, because the more higher the angle is. The ultimate goal is to be able to get that high, almost that 100, like that 90-degree full upright, and you have a lot of ankle movement. That's the goal. Now, how if you don't get it, it's okay, but you want to get it as close as possible. All right, 30 dynamics. So it's keeping the body straight. She's actually pushing her body close to the wall so that way she can get a better stretch in her calves. So that was variation number 4. So let's recap. Hips was a must-do exercise, number 1. Hip flexors is exercise number 2, must be done. Exercise number 3, glutes, must do, no exception. Exercise number 4, your rotator cuff. And finally, your ankles. So those are the most key part of your must do. And when you're using that wobble board, it'll engage your core. So you'll have other secondary muscles to engage it. But those are my 5 must do exercises if you sit down a lot and if you need a must do. If you don't want to be in pain, don't want to be having surgeries, these are 5 must do exercises, and minimum twice a week, but I prefer you to do them 3 times a week. So when you do them, gap them. If you do it Monday, do it Wednesday, do it Friday. If you do it Tuesday, do it Thursday, do it Saturday. So you just gap them, and minimum an hour each day. That's it. Thank you, Adrian. Thank y'all. I will keep reposting this video on my Instagram once it come out, so that way I know there's so many different exercises. So one of my followers and one of my client named Eric, he the one came and asked me, hey, what's 5 must do exercise? There's no exception. So the idea of that one came from Eric. So I want to give a shout out to my boy Eric. Thank you for asking me that. So I actually turned it into a YouTube video. So these are 5 must do exercises if you sit down a lot, or even if you don't sit a lot. These are 5 must do exercise, non-negotiable. 5 must do. All right. Thank you, Adrian, again. Thank y'all. If you have any questions, leave us a comment.